Well, how's it going, folks? In case you're hearing all that panting going on, I'm being accompanied by Mr. Bear. Finally wound up having to bring him to the vet to get him seen. His ears went to bothering him again, and the apple cider vinegar that I was using that seemed to be working isn't anymore. So now we're doing prednisone and trying to get the swelling and itching to stop, and then we're going to do another visit next week and get him all cleaned out. Yeah, he waxy as I don't know what. He's gotten to the point where he's scratching so bad now that his ears are really red, and there's one spot that it's actually got a scab on it. Of course, that's the exact spot the vet hit. Bled on me, bled on their wall. Not bad, just a little spot. Got a microphone that I could use in here, but go directly into the camera to where you don't hear all the extra noise. But wouldn't you know it, I got the thing and it's sitting at the house. Story of my life. Actually, it wouldn't work with this camera anyway. That will only work with my 4K camera. Got my little run and gun CX220 right now. I've got another thing that was sent to me to do for review. It's a necklace. Basically, it's a leather necklace that you can slide to make it smaller or slide to open it up. And it's got a flint, I don't know what you call it. There's a little flint stone on it, and then I guess it's porcelain that you scrape across it, and it actually sparks. It's like for if you ever went camping and didn't have matches or got stuck out in the wilderness and needed to build a fire. Now, this company has sent me 2 of these. One of them is to do my review with. The other one is to do a giveaway with. Now, I would have liked to have done the giveaway at 1,000 subs just to kind of mark that as a momentous time, but it took me 3 years to get to 1,000, so of course I don't make as many videos now as I used to, or as many as I probably should, but yeah, when I thinking about giving them both away, but I'll put a picture of it in right here. Not really sure how I'm going to do it because the company that sent me the necklaces to review had actually said they were going to promote it a little bit. So I want to make sure that I do a good job with the giveaway. Actually, I probably ought to message them and see if I could get them to sell me a couple more. That way I'll have more than just the one to give away. The idea with the company that sends these out, or the company that they go through to send these out to get the review done, the idea is to one for review to the YouTubers, and then one to give away. I don't know why I couldn't give a couple of them away. So I'm gonna message the guy back tonight and see what they cost, and see about getting a couple more. That way I'll have more than just the two, and that'll give you a few more chances to try and win it. Now on the day that I do the giveaway, I'm gonna set a date, and everything's gonna happen on that date. I'll do the drawing and call out the people's names on the video, immediately edit that video and post it, and package the necklaces up to be sent out the next day. But the drawing, the announcement of the names, all of that will be done on one video at one time, and that way it'll eliminate a whole lot of confusion and extra videos that are kind of pointless. But that way and I mean, this isn't all the giveaways I want to do. I'd like to do a whole bunch of them, but I've still got to get a little better established on YouTube before I can do that sort of thing. I was hoping by now I'd have quite a few more people, and which would mean quite a bit more revenue coming in, and I could give away a lot more. Because everything I get from YouTube, I pour back into the channel. It's not like I'm making a whole lot of anything off of it to begin with. But the little bit that I am making is going right back into the channel, like camera gear, lights. Well, so far camera gear and lights is pretty much all I've had the money to do. And not much of that. That 4K camera that I bought last year was actually about $200 more than what I made off of YouTube last year. So $200 of that came out of my pocket. I was actually wanting to use my YouTube money to go to VidCon. I'd have had to have twice that to use my YouTube money to go to VidCon. And I'm not putting out enough videos to make enough this year to even get halfway to VidCon. So it is what it is. But I do have these review things coming in. I've not been real adamant about telling them the types of things I'd like to review. They've got like technology stuff and clothes and excuse me, I believe I said sit. Yeah. But they got technology stuff, clothes, wireless, like in the technology things. They did have a 3D printer, which I was really, really stoked to get one of those and do the review and all on, but I never heard anything back from the company. And a few people that I know of that are tech people that are with this company also, this isn't a company you can just dial up on the web and order from, which is the only reason I haven't mentioned them. But I was referred to by another YouTuber myself, and at the time I didn't have enough subscribers for them to even look at me twice. I had to wait a while for that. But anyway, I've got they've got stuff like I said, there was a small micro 3D printer. They've got a webcam, wireless, or not webcam, a wireless security camera that you can either hook up to your Wi-Fi or you can plug a network cable directly into it. It's got a swivel base on it that you can control. over your IP. No mail today. They did have, like under the lifestyle stuff, they had a knife, like a hunting knife. They were giving away to sit. I got all day, dude. Sit down, or we're not moving. That's gonna go over like a lead balloon or a fart in a windstorm because we're home. And he just wants to get out and run. But anyway, they had like shirts and pants, and they even got a makeup section, which that's not happening. All right, dude. Now he can just play around outside. Now they had, let's see, under the lifestyle side, that's where they had that rock pen that I did the review on, and what else was there? Oh, an outdoor cookware set that you could do, that I could do a review on. There were some, like even under the technology thing, they had like iPhone cases that you could review, and why that's a thing I don't know, but they're not for just any phone or any phone that normal people use. I mean, I know a lot of people use iPhones, but I don't. I'm an Android user, and the only Android phone case they had was for the Samsung Galaxy 7, I think it was, Edge, which would have helped if knowing that that's what my wife was getting next, but we weren't sure at the time, so it is what it is. She do her own little thing. She got her own little OtterBox case for it. But I mean, they've got a bunch of different things on there, but I haven't gotten a lot of response back from many of the people. I mean, most of the stuff I got in response back from, I got the product and did the review right then or the next day and posted it. I'll be honest, these necklaces I've had for over a week and haven't done the review yet, so they're probably kind of mad at me right now. But I've got a life to live, and since it is one of the little things where you're going to be doing sparking and setting a fire, I didn't want to come out while it's raining, and it's been raining pretty much non-stop here. I didn't want to come out in the rain trying to start a little fire. Of course, it's not going to be a fire at all. It's just something to show you how it works and that it actually does put out enough spark to start a fire. In fact, I had to watch where I was striking it because I've got flammable things in my house too, and I didn't want any of them just catching up either. So, anyway, got things like that coming, and a dog is fixing to lose his paws because he won't quit muddying up the side of my truck. But got some more things coming, and I've got a few things I'm actually waiting to hear back from them on. Like I said, basically you put in for the things you'd like to do reviews on, and the companies decide whether they want to send the stuff to you or not. All the stuff that I've seen so far comes from China. I don't know, with the necklaces I'm not real sure because I don't remember. I read over the little cards and pamphlets that came with it, but I don't remember where that's made exactly. But most of the stuff comes from China, and for some strange reason they look for weird stuff in videos, and if you don't have that kind of weird stuff in videos, or your production quality is not exactly what they'd like, you never hear back from them again. And as y'all know, I've kind of got crap quality, but I mean, it's a quality video, but it's a crap presentation because I just don't have any one place set up where I do videos. I mean, it could be sitting here in my truck 1 minute, or out in the yard on a sunny day when there's no wind blowing the next minute, or at my desk, just anywhere. So anyhow, I'll have some more stuff coming soon, and keep your eyes out, because like I said, some of the stuff they send more than one, and anytime I get more than one of anything, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. I don't know how excited any of you guys are for that sort of thing, but every time I get something like that, I'll post a picture up in the video so that you kind of got an idea of what it is, and kind of have an idea if you want to be included or not. I mean, free stuff, what the heck. And it's going to cost me shipping, but I mean, unless it's something major, it shouldn't be no big deal. It shouldn't cost a whole lot to send it. But anyway, that's all I got for now. Pardon my last post, the deal about Obama. I've tried not to put political anything on this channel, but when I listened to that video and the repeated blatant lies, I had to do something. And that's actually started a dialogue with me and a lot of my friends about the lies that were told. And this genius dog is scratching at my door like I'm gonna let him in here again. Anyway, I didn't want to specifically start putting political stuff up. That was kind of a one-off deal where I just heard so much stuff that you know right off the bat are just blatant lies. And because of that fact, I had to say something. So what I did was went and did a lot of research to get all those figures and numbers and everything, and posted them up there in little segments on the video to where he'd tell his lie, I'd show you the truth. He'd tell another lie, I'd show you the truth. A couple of them, there was more than one example of that truth. The information that I gathered and a screenshot. So, but anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share, favorite. I'd appreciate it. And it does help me grow my channel, and I'd appreciate each one of y'all doing what you can to help me out, especially since I've been so slow growing, and kind of like to get a little bit more serious with it, but not to the point that I want to do everything daily, because between my job and my home life and my 6.5 acre yard that I still have not got completely cut, I wanted to cut the whole thing at least once already. And I haven't been able to do it. I get half of it done and the rest is growing again, which has been the fight that I've had since I moved here. But enough said. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.